What's up, everybody? So today we have a cool tool duel. Try to say that 3 times fast, but you can't. We're looking at the DeWalt 60 volt string trimmer up against the Milwaukee M18 quick lock system. Now let me start out by saying these are both awesome trimmers. Dare I say, both professional grade trimmers. The other one doesn't have that you might like more, so I want to know which one will win this. Leave a vote in the comment section below. But let's get this started. Now, the Milwaukee will take any M18 battery. We're going to use the 12AH on this today. The DeWalt will not work with the 20 volt. Only the Flexi Sexy 60 volt battery will work in this string trimmer, so keep that in mind. These things are extremely powerful, but we are going to start out talking about the DeWalt. $179 for the trimmer by itself. No battery, no charger, no nada. It is 15-inch and brushless. It will accept a line up to 0.095 inches. The weight on it, you're looking at 13 pounds. The guarding on it, a little bit smaller than, well, a lot smaller than the Milwaukee. Didn't like that. It is a straight shaft. It's bump feed. You got an adjustable handle, which I really like. How it stands up a little bit higher. It's great for a grip. As far as it goes with the trigger, I really like how it is bigger. You pull that trigger, you squeeze it, it'll go all the way down. It's just really easy to use. You also got that high and low speed adjuster right there on the top. Adjuster does feel a little bit cheap to me. As far as it goes with the battery placement, goes in the back. Everything's balanced really well. I do like how it has that guarding sort of around this. Definitely feels and looks like it adds a little bit more protection in case you dropped it. Now you do get a 3-year limited warranty with this trimmer. Of it is just really nice in the hands. It is really balanced well. I am really happy with this string trimmer. I will tell you though, there is one thing that I wish they would have done, and we'll talk about that here on the quick lock system. I wish they would have allowed for attachments like the quick lock. Let's take a look at that. You can actually remove the front half of this shaft, or not really remove it, just kind of loosen it up. And like one subscriber mentioned, they think it's more for shipping than anything. I thought maybe it was just for storage. Not really. I think it was for them to save some money on the shipping. You can adjust this, you can take it out, but you can't put any attachments in there. Now, it's obviously cheaper than the Milwaukee, where the Milwaukee is sitting at $229 for the string trimmer, but there's definitely a reason for it. But let's check out the low and high. A lot of power behind that trigger. Now we'll show you these things weed eating here in a bit, but let's move it over to the Milwaukee and talk about that a little bit. Now in case you're wondering, there are full dedicated reviews for every single attachment of this weed eater, and full dedicated reviews for the DeWalt as well, for those on the Outdoor Power Tool playlist. Now it is wise to use a 9.0 or above for this string trimmer. It will take any M18 battery. You can use the smaller 3.0 high outputs. They work just fine. You do got the variable speed right here. You can go high or slow. I'll let you hear those here in a bit. And the flimsier on-off paddle switch. Extremely comfortable. Got the adjustable handle, which also feels great. The guard on here, much bigger than the one on DeWalt. I like that better for the edging. Don't care for. And as far as it goes with the trigger, it doesn't go all the way up into the casing, which it always makes you feel like you have to squeeze it a little bit more. It kind of drives me nuts. Now, as for the weight, they're saying 9.85 pounds. What I'm thinking is they probably weigh the FlexVolt with the battery, where they did not weigh the trimmer from Milwaukee with the battery, because they seem exactly the same weight to me. I could be wrong. What do I know? Subscribe! Now what's really nice about the Milwaukee Quick Lock is that you can use a lot of different attachments. All you gotta do is loosen this up, you push that little button down there and it pops right out, and now you can throw a bunch of other stuff in there. I'll show you that here in a bit, but let's check out the low and high speed first. Now, what Milwaukee really did that was smart by not only keeping their battery platform the same, you don't have to go out and buy any special batteries, it's the M18, but they allow you to use the hedge trimmers, they allow you to use the edger, they got the pole attachments, they have the saw, they have all of this. Now, each attachment will run you about $1.50, give or take a few dollars, but you can also buy the package deals, and especially during the holidays, they go on sale. So if these are the tools that you can use, then I would say this is the platform you should go with. But if you're just looking for a weed eater, then the DeWalt would be the best bet, I would think. You can also see they both have hangers on the back. The DeWalt's a little bit more prominent, where you can simply put a screw in a stud and you can hang the Milwaukee. Now, this is the Milwaukee right here, and again, it is an extremely powerful and, dare I say again, professional grade weed eater. I'm surprised I haven't seen more of these on the back of the trucks yet. I haven't really been looking, to tell you the truth. But so is the DeWalt. Now, with the DeWalt, I feel that it runs a little bit smoother. It's a little bit more quiet. But I think you can maneuver the Milwaukee a little bit more just because of the way the head's shaped. And again, if you're looking for something that has more attachments, the Milwaukee's the way to go. You can use it for the hedge trimming, which it actually does a really good job, and you can put that pole extension on. You can use it for edging the sidewalks. And other than the weed eater, this is my favorite attachment. Works excellent, very simple to use. You can use it as a pole saw if you wanted to and cut down tree limbs. So that might be a plus for you. It might not be a plus for you. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. Now, I will also say they both take 2 lines. The DeWalt seems a little bit easier to load than the Milwaukee just because it does have the slots you can put the line in when you insert. I also found myself doing that a lot more often on the DeWalt because if your line breaks and you don't stop the head from rotating, it sucks the line in. Then you got to take the cap off, restring it. It turns into a pain in the butt. Where the Milwaukee, I have not had that problem one time, and it does it especially if you're working with heavier weeds. Now, obviously, it comes down to what you are going to be using these tools for. The DeWalt's a little bit cheaper if you buy the tool only. If you already have the flexible batteries, then that might be the way you want to go. Obviously, if you're in the Milwaukee platform, you know, that's the way you're going to want to go. But that also being said, it's a lot easier, I think, to get into the Milwaukee platform because the batteries are a lot cheaper than the flexible batteries are. You can use any M18 battery, and you can use the same battery on your power tool, so that's what I think is smart. But I want to know what you think. Which one wins the tool duel? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Please don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification if you haven't done so already. We're always putting reviews up. And come say hi to us on the Instagram page at Tool Review Zone. Be great to see you over there. As always, we'll be back with more tool reviews soon.